Today on Tanaka Homestead, I'm going to show you an easy way to make a delicious chicken treat that your flock will enjoy. So most people know that you can give your chickens kitchen scraps. What a lot of people don't realize though is you don't want that to be the main thing they eat. In fact, kitchen scraps, you don't want that to be more than 10% of their daily intake. So a chicken's diet, in order for them to be healthy and produce good eggs, you don't want to be mainly giving them scraps and then kind of giving them food. You know, it shouldn't be 90% scraps, 10% food. In fact, it should be the other way around. I rarely give my chickens kitchen scraps. When I do though, you know, I make sure that it's in moderation, and I try to do it towards the end of the day so that I know that they've had most of their daily intake already with the food that I provide them. Here's the food that I purchased for my chickens from Tractor Supply. I've never had any issues with this. Is Nature's Best organic feed. This is the egg layer pellets. Of course, when they're younger, they will eat the egg layer crumbles, but I've stuck with this food. I haven't had any issues with it, and I feel comfortable giving it to them. I also, from Tractor Supply, buy the Do More non-GMO 6-grain scratch, and this is nice. It helps to encourage foraging behaviors and their natural instincts and all that stuff. This should only supplement the diet. This should not be a mainstay of the diet. What I'm going to use to make my chicken treat is a pumpkin. It's a leftover pumpkin that I have, okay? And what I like about this is I'm going to cut it in half, and it's going to be my holding container for the rest of the items. Pumpkin seeds are great. Pumpkin itself is great raw. The pumpkin seeds themselves, many say that it acts like a dewormer, so it's kind of like a win-win there. So I have my pumpkin. I also have some oyster shell. Why oyster shell? Well, it is a calcium supplement, and you want to make sure that you have nice strong eggs. So this is what I'm going to use. I got this at Tractor Supply, and I'm just going to sprinkle this on top, kind of like sprinkles. And then finally, which is just so delicious, I have some worms here. And I also got this from Tractor Supply. And they say on the instructions, 1 to 3 scoops per chicken per day. But I'm just going to throw some in the pumpkin, and they can just have at it. All right, so let's go ahead and start cutting our pumpkin. I'm just going to cut it in half. Hopefully I can do this without chopping my hand off. Ah! Ooh, 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 ooh. There we go. All right. So look, 2 halves. So these will act like 2 bowls. Now remember, you want to make sure you don't give your chickens anything moldy or stale. That's not good. You want to make sure, like, if you wouldn't eat it, then your chicken shouldn't be eating it, right? But look at these. These are delicious. So I try to loosen these up a little bit easier access. Okay. You're gonna love this. And what's nice, it kind of looks like a little bowl, right? Now I'm gonna go ahead and add my delicious mealworms. Comes with a scoop, little scoop. So, ooh, this is delicious. Ooh, this is so good. This just, I'm telling you, this makes me very hungry. Look at these. Who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want to eat those? All right, so I have my mealworms. Okay, and finally, I'm just gonna sprinkle. Yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. So I got some fresh basil. I'm going to chop it up and I'm going to add it. And I think that's really going to do the trick. Basil is an excellent herb for chickens. You want to make sure it's free of like pesticides and all that stuff. I don't put anything on mine, but it helps to promote good mucous membrane health and respiratory system health. So I'm all about it. Doesn't this just look so appetizing? We have some pumpkin seeds, some mealworms, oyster shells topped off with a little basil. I mean, this is gourmet if I've ever seen it. Who wants a snack? Who wants a snack? I'll put this down here. Here's a nice little spot. And here's another nice little spot. Let's see. All right, they're ready to go. So they're enjoying their afternoon snack. I think I mentioned before, I never do this at the beginning of the day. I want to make sure they've had most of the day to eat their chicken feed. But it is a nice snack. It's very easy to do. Before the night's over, when I come out and close their coop up, I will remove the pumpkin because I don't want to keep it there in the event that it attracts other animals. It's just not a good idea. So I will make sure to remove my pumpkin bowls at the end of the night. So thank you so much for watching our channel. If you haven't already, please click that subscribe button, and happy chicken raising. Bye-bye.